In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a standard deadlift. Standard deadlift is the most common one. I'm going to talk you through loads of different points and show you different angles. If you've watched the sumo deadlift version and the Romanian deadlift / hip hinge version, you'll kind of get the gist of this quite quickly. It's important to understand all the differences first. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart and we're going to have soft knees. Then when we are coming down, we want to lean forwards, but instead of getting all of our tension through the hamstrings like in the Romanian deadlift, we bend our knees a little bit. So it's slightly different to a squat and slightly different to a Romanian deadlift. It's the perfect combination between the two. So we're going to have soft knees, bum back, but then bend the knees at the same time. So lean, drop, bend. Now, different people will have different angles that they prefer. So some people prefer to be really bent over so that they can really push the hips forwards. Other people like to be a bit more quad dominant and sit into it. The problem if you sit too far into it is your knees come too far over the bar. So as you go to stand up, you'll bang the bar onto your knees, which we don't want to be doing. So instead, most people will lean quite far forwards and then push up like so, because we're not squatting, we're deadlifting. So I'm going to show you how this looks from the front, and then I'm going to show you how this looks properly from the side. So we're going to have those soft knees. Typically you want your feet shoulder width apart, and you want your hands shoulder width and a half apart. So this position here, chest out, shoulders pulled back, lift up, drag it up your legs, lean, drop, tap, go. Now the one thing you want to be very conscious of is not letting your knees cave in. So a lot of people do this on the way down because their flexibility is not very good. Instead, we want to keep them shoulder width apart the whole time by kind of forcing them into our arms, which is when you know you've got the right amount of tension, okay? Now let me show you from the side. So, same thing again, same setup, but roll it close, set those shoulders, force your chest out. This is your end and start position. Big deep breath in, hips forwards, bend, soft knees, go. Tap and go each time, or dead stop. The key thing is keeping those shoulders back and that chest out the whole time with slightly bent legs.